and I could sense it. And when I walked in, I knew I was right. Did you feel that way?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
In the flashy neon haze of 1980s Hollywood, where fame and infamy often walked hand in hand, one actress found herself at the center of a storm that reshaped her career. Cybill Shepherd, with her radiant smile and captivating presence, had climbed to the pinnacle of stardom, becoming a fixture on both the big and small screen. But beneath the glossy veneer of success, a series of passionate affairs threatened to unravel everything she had worked so hard to achieve. Today we'll peel back the layers of glamour and gossip to examine the true impact of Cybill Shepherd's affairs on her once skyrocketing career. The Rise of a Southern Belle.
Intimate by Revlon. Diamond Facet Spray Mist. How'd you know? An intimate teddy bear. He looks just like you. Perfumed bath powder.
Cybill Shepherd's journey to stardom began in Memphis, Tennessee. Born to a homemaker mother and a small business owner father, Shepherd's striking looks and charisma caught the public's attention early on. Her first taste of fame came when she won the Miss Teenage Memphis contest in 1966, followed by the Model of the Year title in 1968. These accolades set the stage for her entry into the world of high fashion, where she quickly became a sought-after model, gracing magazine covers and representing major brands. Her transition from modeling to acting was swift and impressive. In 1971, she made her acting debut in Peter Bogdanovich's critically acclaimed film, The Last Picture Show. Her performance earned her a nomination for Most Promising Newcomer, establishing her as a rising star in Hollywood. This breakthrough role not only launched her acting career, but set the stage for one of the most talked-about affairs in Hollywood history. The Bogdanovich Affair.
It was you!
Yes, talking like this?
Yes, well, I do that. It's entertaining. It's very slow at home, and I don't have much to do. I call and talk to answering machines.
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe it was the girl with the empty glass on the beach or something.
No,
Kinda X'd me out,
no.
Cybill Shepherd's relationship with director Peter Bogdanovich became the subject of intense public scrutiny and had a significant impact on both of their careers. The affair began during the filming of The Last Picture Show when Shepherd was just 21 years old and Bogdanovich was married with 2 children. The chemistry between the young actress and the established director was electric, and their professional relationship quickly evolved into a romantic one. The affair led to the end of Bogdanovich's marriage and branded Shepherd as a homewrecker in the eyes of the public and many in Hollywood. The label haunted her for years, affecting her reputation and potentially limiting career opportunities. Despite the controversy, Shepherd and Bogdanovich continued their relationship for several years, collaborating on films like Daisy Miller and At Long Last Love. While it undoubtedly opened doors for her in terms of roles and connections in the film industry, the affair also created a public image that was difficult to shake. The perception of her as a homewrecker may have influenced the types of roles she was offered and how she was viewed by both industry insiders and the public. Elvis Presley, a brief but passionate encounter.
But there's one thing he said he would never do, and he did anyway.
What's that?
Elvis doesn't eat ... is the name of the chapter.
Really?
Yeah,
But he did
that
it
changed.
anyway.
Yeah.
Was he a good lover?
Oh, wonderful.
Really?
Oh, yes.
One of the most intriguing chapters in Cybill's romantic history is her affair with the king of rock and roll himself, Elvis Presley. The relationship, which happened in 1972, was brief but intense. Shepherd, then 23, was already making a name for herself in Hollywood when she caught the eye of the 37-year-old music legend. She's been candid about her time with Presley, describing him as still looking fabulous and noting he smelled great. She also claimed to have helped Presley open up romantically, suggesting that before their encounter he was conservative, trapped in a stupid macho thing. However, the relationship was short-lived, lasting only about a month. Shepherd has cited Presley's dependency on drugs as the primary reason for ending the affair. She stated, quote, "I couldn't handle the whole thing with the pills. Pills to go to sleep, pills to wake up. I think that lifestyle limits you." Hollywood Liaisons, from co-stars to lovers.
I remember once with Jeff Bridges, we were making out behind some kind of cheap little hotel in Wichita Falls, Texas, out in the long Texas grass, and a bug crawls in my ear, and I jump up and I start screaming, "There's a bug in my ear! There's a bug in my ear!" And he says, "Wait!" I said, "Get it out! Get it out!" And he puts his hand in there, and he comes up, and it's a ladybug, and we both look at it as it flies off.
Throughout her career, Cybill has been linked romantically to several of her co-stars and industry figures. These relationships, while often short-lived, have contributed to her reputation as a Hollywood femme fatale. One notable example is her relationship with Jeff Bridges, her co-star in The Last Picture Show. She admitted to having an affair with Bridges during filming. She described their time together as, quote, keeping company after hours, and called Bridges adorable. The on-set romance, while brief, set a pattern for Shepherd's future relationships with co-stars. Another high-profile liaison was with Don Johnson, her co-star in the TV movie The Long Hot Summer. Shepherd has been candid about their brief but intense affair, describing their encounter in vivid terms. She said, quote, "We lasted a nanosecond on the porch and rapidly progressed to my bed. It was like wolfing down a candy bar when you're starving. Fast, furious, and intense. And it was all over in like 5 minutes." Perhaps one of the most surprising revelations was her admission of a thing with her moonlighting co-star Bruce Willis. While their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, their off-screen relationship was less successful. Shepherd has described passionate kisses and a brief attempt at a relationship, but it never progressed beyond a few encounters. Marriages and long-term relationships.
And here to present the wedding do's and don'ts for the first time ever, Jay Leno and Cybill Shepherd.
Despite her reputation for brief and passionate affairs, Cybill has also experienced several long-term relationships and marriages. Her first marriage was to David Ford in 1978. The couple welcomed a daughter, Clementine, in 1979, but the marriage was short-lived, ending in divorce in 1982. She's been open about the challenges of this relationship, citing Ford's infidelity as a factor in their split. Her second marriage to chiropractor Bruce Oppenheim lasted from 1987 to 90. During this time, she gave birth to twins, Ariel and Cyrus. This period coincided with her successful run on the TV show Moonlighting, demonstrating her ability to balance a demanding career with family life. From 1994 to 98, Shepherd was in a long-term relationship with musician Robert Martin. While they never officially married, Shepherd has referred to the relationship as a marriage in all but legal terms. The end of the relationship reportedly came as a surprise to Shepherd, with sources suggesting Martin found her bossy and snooty. The impact on her career.
Yeah, but I'm ready to have a date with him now. Unfortunately, we kind of rushed in and out, and I didn't get a chance to say, how about tonight?
No, he's happily married with a new baby, so he would say no.
Okay, I don't do that anymore.
He would say no.
I don't mess with the married men anymore.
Okay, good.
Cybill's romantic life has undeniably had an impact on her career in both the positive and negative sense. Her high-profile affairs and relationships have kept her in the public eye, generating publicity that can be beneficial for an actor's career. But they've also sometimes overshadowed her professional accomplishments and may have influenced the types of roles she was offered. The Homewrecker label that stemmed from her affair with Peter Bogdanovich likely had the most significant impact on her early career. While it opened doors and led to several film roles, it also created a controversial public image that was difficult to shake. This perception may have limited the types of roles she was considered for, particularly in more family-friendly productions. But her talent and perseverance allowed her to overcome this early controversy. Her successful run on Moonlighting in the 80s demonstrated her comedic timing and acting range, helping to redefine her public image. The show earned her 2 Golden Globe Awards and showcased her ability to carry a prime-time series. Her later work on the sitcom Cybill further cemented her status as a talented comedic actress. The show, which ran from 1995 to 98, allowed Shepherd to play a character loosely based on herself, addressing some of the public perceptions about her life and career. Cybill's legacy.
2 minutes after I met him, he was hitting on me. I had to tell him, sorry. The last time I had sex with a 69-year-old, I was 18.
As Cybill Shepherd has matured, she's become more reflective about her past relationships and their impact on her life and career. In interviews and in her memoir, she's been remarkably candid about her affairs and marriages, offering insights into her motivations and the lessons she's learned. She's acknowledged some of her choices in her personal life may have affected her career trajectory, but she also has emphasized she doesn't regret her experiences, viewing them as part of her journey of self-discovery and growth. In recent years, she's spoken about finding faith and how it's helped her find peace with her past. This spiritual journey has coincided with a new phase in her career where she's taken on roles in faith-based films and has spoken openly about her beliefs. She's remembered as a talented actress with a career spanning decades, but also as a woman whose personal life often made headlines. Now it's time to hear from you. What do you think about Cybill's candid revelations about her past affairs? Let us know in the comments section below.